All right, here are here's the video review for your quiz tomorrow. You need to know the following vocabulary terms. You know that Siam used to be called Thailand. You need to know that rice is a staple food. You need to know that mandalas were small holdings, sort of like little mini kingdoms. You need to know what an archipelago is. You need to know what the definition of Micronesia, Melanesia, and Polynesia mean. You need to know what taro root is. It's a starchy root that is eaten in the Pacific Islands. You need to know who the Maori and the Aborigines were. You need to know about how monks protested the Vietnam War. You need to know who Captain James Cook was. You need to know about the silk that is a major export of Thailand. Something a lot of Europeans came over to Southeast Asia to get to. You need to know that Japan conquered a lot of the islands that we talked about during World War II, including a lot of Southeast Asia. You need to know that tofu is a meat substitute used a lot there. You need to know what Angkor Wat is, and if you saw a picture of it, be able to label that. You need to know what New Zealand's main export is. You need to know that most of these places have a lot of tourism. And you need to know what subsistence activities are. You need to know about how much of Southeast Asia is affected by its proximity to China. You need to know that most of this money is from manufacturing. You need to know that they eat rice, noodles, and seafood. You need to know why they put their houses on stilts in some areas. You need to know how many people how the people moved from islands to islands in the days steamships. They use those voyaging canoes. You need to know how many different languages there are in the oceanic areas, over 10,000 in all of those areas, including Melanesia and Southeast Asia. You need to know that which of the places we learned about started out as a penal colony. You need to know that Australia is still technically part of the British Commonwealth or the United Kingdom. You need to know that what landform makes up most of Australia. You need to know that most of the people in Australia live in large cities on the coasts. Know the things that we talked about and we showed you pictures of, be able to see them. You need to know why is New Zealand, it has so many movies made in there. You need to know that President Eisenhower was the first president to decide to send advisors over into Vietnam. You need to know that Ho Chi Minh was leader of North Vietnam, whereas Diem was leader of South Vietnam. You need to know about the Gulf of Tonkin incident, what teach-ins were, Vietnamization, Agent Orange, MIA, know what MIA meant. It meant missing in action. You know about the Ho Chi Minh Trail, what a Huey was, Punjai sticks, know what claymores did, and know what POWs are, prisoners of war. You need to know what president started the Green Beret, and that was Kennedy. If you learn all those things, you'll be fine for your quiz on Friday.